Well, let explain novations, because I think
It's
we can sit here and keep throwing it out, but people don't
so
necessarily
like it's like a
understand what it
net
is.
listing, and so you pretty much just sign an agreement with the seller saying like, hey, I'll give you your price and just let me throw it on the market for you, and I'll see if we can get a buyer.
Because with a lot that's going on, right, with NAR and you
Yeah, that's
talk about
true.
regulations on assignments and stuff like that. And like with assignments, essentially, NAR is trying to say that they're essentially it's just like brokering a sale, right? And so
It's not though.
we
They'll
know
never win.
we know wholesaling is not brokering a sale, right? We understand that, right? But what's going to end up happening is you start talking about novations. Now we're talking about being able to list these houses,
No,
right?
it's a wild thing, right? And in some states, quote unquote, net listing is illegal, but you just got to get. I don't know the full details of it,
No,
but
yeah.
get power of attorney, be able to do that, and then you can just make your spreads bigger. And again, on those shitty ones, they're like, bro, like, what are we gonna do with this? But there is a motivation, and you can't really take it sub two.
Yeah.
Like, what's the tool? Is it a drill? Is it a hammer? Is it a drill bit? Like, what are we using to make this thing work?
And I think that's dope too, because if you think about it, so like with iBuyers, right? Open Door, what's the other one?
Open door, Zillow's gone.
Is there any left? I don't know, but I know for a while,
There's a
like
couple, dude.
there was a
There's
lot of
still a
people
couple.
wholesaling to like, those shoot, I'm losing to the iBuyers. There was a lot of people wholesaling to iBuyers, and so when you talk about novations, are you simply going into the home, hey, this is our price, it doesn't work, right? For them, it's too low. We would like this amount, right? So say they're asking for 250. We know that we could probably move it around 260. Say ARV is like 360, right? We know we could probably move it around 260. And these are just, I haven't ran percentages or anything like that. But instead of just going ahead and locking it up at 250 and knowing that it might be tight or you may not be able to move it and you personally don't want to close on it, you're just saying like, look, I'd be interested in seeing if I can get you this price. In order to do that, I kind of believe this is kind of the route that we need to go. If you can give me 2 weeks, let me throw it on the market. You know what I mean? See what comes of that. Is that kind of what you're
In a
saying?
nutshell.
And that shit. Like I know there's more to
There's
it.
more to it. But like I'm not a novation. I don't think we've ever done a novation run,
Yeah.
novation master. But from what I know and from what my friends tell me, you can sell your deals for more.
Oh, I bet because you got access. Because now you talk about as wholesalers, you're building out a buyers list,
Right.
right? The MLS is all the buyers are there.
Well, that and then with Investor Lift, one of our partners, we're working on building out a nationwide JV program. Just because we have Investor Lift,
Yeah.
and we can get buyers anywhere, right? And so at this point, I can post on my social like, "Hey, send me your deals, and we'll help you get it sold."
Yeah.
Take a smaller fee, create a whole nother revenue stream out of that from nowhere.
For sure. No, yeah, I've heard of Investor Lift.
I think 3 months into Investor Lift, it was $1 million a month.
Well, it makes sense because you were taking a lot of the, and if I'm talking about the right place, you're taking a lot of the heavy hitters in the wholesaling game, and you're pretty much combining all of those buyers lists along with other investors, and from that point, once buyers are skip traced and stuff like that, all you're really doing is just reaching out to them because someone else already has.
I have
and
no
asking for
idea
permission.
what the inside of it is.
There's a podcast on it. There was a podcast on it. They broke down kind of what it was and the different levels of the buyers list and how you gain access. And it's really based off of like how many deals you're doing, how much money you're generating, because they had there was different levels to access to those buyers lists.
But so you want to know the dope part? This is what I was talking about. Like, there's no cost to replicate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's already just one YDAS database. So like that $25K that they charge, it's net profit, and then it's yearly the recurring, right?
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, like
you
you said, you're not constantly having. Well, I mean, you, obviously, with anything you're keeping up with it, the software and stuff like that.
And
But
you're
they're not
updating it.
having to, like you said, reinvent it every time.
Yeah, like it's not like you have to go find out a new deal every time. As soon as you sell them into it, odds are it adds value to their company, and they're going to re-up again the next year because, oh, wow, we did X amount more because we got better buyers. And so, like, again, amazing business model of what he's created. I bet you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a $20 million company like right now.
Yeah.
As like a true, like, pretty much SaaS.